The City Council of Blaine, Washington voted last week to hire former Town of Mammoth Lakes Town Manager Dave Wilbrecht as their new city manager. An article in the News Tribune Bellingham Herald says that the Blaine City Council picked Wilbrecht to replace the 13-year retiring city manager. The article says Wilbrecht will start June 24th and that his salary will be $110,000. Leaders in that city seem fully aware of Wilbrecht's participation in Mammoth's major financial problems and Wilbrecht's eventual resignation. Although Wilbrecht's departure from his job with the town of Mammoth was cloaked in considerable secrecy, his separation agreement did go public. That document confirmed that Wilbrecht resigned and received 9 months' salary and accrued comprehensive leave money, roughly $150,000. The town and the manager both agreed not to make disparaging remarks about one another or to file suit against each other. Wilbrecht left his job in Mammoth in mid-February in the aftermath of intense negotiations toward the MLLA lawsuit judgment settlement. The News Tribune article reported by Key Relia quotes Blaine Mayor Harry Robinson saying that Wilbrecht was, quote, selected for his years of experience as a city administrator and for being at the helm of Mammoth Lakes as the town grappled with the $43 million judgment. The article goes on to say that Mammoth reached a settlement agreement for $29.5 million, which of course many of us here in the Eastern Sierra are all too familiar with. Blaine Mayor Robinson said, quote, Wilbrecht had to make some tough decisions and he was responsible for getting Mammoth Lakes out of its difficult financial situation, end quote. The news article said Blaine city leaders want Wilbrecht to help them out of their financial troubles. In Blaine, nearly 300 people lost their jobs when a 200-room hotel shut down in December of last year. And in Inyo County, Don D. and Kenneth Rossi of Bishop still face 44 felonies, including embezzlement of $1.5 million in public funds from the Inyo Welfare Department. Their June 6th preliminary hearing has now been continued until June 20th, according to the Inyo District Attorney's Office. The couple are out of jail, but on GPS monitors pending further court hearings. The Bishop Police Department had launched an investigation in January when information surfaced that funds were missing from the Inyo Welfare Office in Bishop. Officers arrested the Rossis in April. County officials said Dawn D. Rossi was terminated from her county job in February. She was supervisor in the Health and Human Services Department. After reports were made to law enforcement, her termination occurred. The DA filed charges that include embezzlement of public funds, conspiracy to commit grand theft, conspiracy to commit identity theft, and possession of methamphetamine. The criminal complaint filed against the Rossis reveals an alleged scheme to get welfare benefits in the form of cash through the use of electronic benefit transfer, or EBT, cards. The complaint also revealed the allegation that the couple used the identities of 35 people to obtain the welfare benefits for themselves. Although county officials have said safeguards were in place to avoid embezzlement, clearly they didn't work. Officials said they have been making changes to improve safeguards. And in another potential and completely separate embezzlement case, Bishop Police continue to investigate a report of possible embezzlement from Inyo Mono Body Shop. Bishop Police Chief Chris Carter had said just over a month ago that his department received a report from the business that they believe they were the victim of embezzlement. That case is still under investigation. No charges have been filed. Well, it's a digital day these days, and even the movies have dropped the old projected film and moved to new technology. Bishop Twin Theaters went digital sometime back, and now Minaret cinemas in Mammoth Lakes have too. Bill Lefevre talked to cinema owner Bill Walters.
Well, we made the conversion early last week, and we completed it on Friday, and we've been showing digital film since then. And what's happened is the old 35 millimeter film and their projectors have all gone away, and now these things are coming digital hard drives, and you download it into a server that's built into the projector, and once that's loaded, you just schedule it on what time you want it to start, and it will start automatically or manually, whichever way you want. And the benefits that are tied into it is it takes less man hours to assemble the film. It's downloads by itself automatically, and the resolution on screen is very, very high. The fact is that you won't see scratched film anymore, damaged film, because nobody is physically handling this.
So the viewing experience for the customer is increased as well. It's a sharper image, better audio.
The audio is increased also, yes. We've always been had a digital audio, but this is even refined more. Presently, we're showing Fast and Furious, and that's really an experience in digital. And we'll be showing Man of Steel, the Superman movie that comes out in a couple of more weeks, and Monster University, the animated film, the second in its series.
All right, thanks for that. And you can check out, of course, Minaret Cinemas at Minaret Mall in Mammoth Lakes or on their website, minaretcinemas.com. We'll be back with more news.